The Nokia X6 is here, and it's the first Nokia phone with a notch. And it's also the first Nokia phone that seems good enough to take on the best budget phones in India. Well, we have the phone here, so let's take a quick look at the new Nokia X6. Hey guys, this is Rupesh from vhome.com and this here is the Nokia X6. Before we take a good look at the Nokia X6, I'd suggest you to hit the bell icon to get notified every time we post an awesome new video. Also, this video has been brought to you by Adobe, which we all know makes some great photo and video editing software that we personally use. I'll talk more about Adobe at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Now let's talk about the Nokia X6. So this here is the Nokia X6. No, not this one. This one is from 2009. Nostalgia. This is the new Nokia X6, and yes, as I said, it's the first Nokia phone with a notch. Yes, the notch that's become the norm in phones these days. The notch on the X6 is pretty small, so that's nice, I guess. Anyway, apart from the notch, the X6 has this Nokia budget phone vibe to it. The rounded corners, the solid design just give it a very Nokia look. Don't get me wrong, this is a good looking phone. I mean, the glass back and the metal frame give it a very premium look. In fact, next to the Note 5 Pro, I like how the Nokia X6 looks. Plus, as you can see, the Redmi Note 5 Pro looks like a massive phone in front of the Nokia X6. I know the Nokia X6 has a smaller 5.8-inch display, but the Note 5 Pro only has a slightly bigger 5.99-inch display. So the smaller bezels on the X6 make it a very handy phone. I mean, it's just very compact and fits in my hand perfectly. Yeah, after using the X6, the Note 5 Pro seems like a huge phone. Apart from that, the Nokia X6 has the fingerprint scanner on the back, the usual buttons, and it has got USB-C, which is a huge plus when you compare it to other phones in the price range. Overall, on the design front, HMD Global seems to have got the Nokia X6 spot on, if you are okay with the notch, that is. Another thing that's spot on is the display. The Nokia X6 comes with a 5.8-inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD display, and it seems pretty good. I mean, as good as you get in the budget segment. The colors seem spot on, and since it's a Full HD Plus panel, it's very sharp, and since it's an IPS LCD, it gets adequately bright. So yes, the display on the Nokia X6 seems good enough. Now let's talk about the cameras on this thing. The X6 packs in a 16 megapixel f2.0 plus 5 megapixel f2.2 camera setup with dual LED flash and support for 4K video recording. Something the Redmi Note 5 Pro lacks, so that is nice. Well, we have taken a few usual photos and portrait mode photos with the phone. I know, the photos look pretty average and the portrait mode too is okayish. Look, I'm definitely not impressed with the cameras on the Nokia X6 so far, but this is the Chinese variant of the phone with the China ROM. So we'll reserve our judgment for the full review when the Nokia X6 has the global ROM. So stay tuned for that. Moving on to the front, the X6 comes with a 16 megapixel f2.0 camera and it also packs in the portrait mode. Here are some selfies we took from the X6. Yeah, the photos are nothing impressive with the overexposed background and everything. But like I said, we'll give our final verdict on the camera in a full review. Okay, that's enough about the cameras. Let's talk about the hardware on this thing. The Nokia X6 comes with a Snapdragon 636 processor with 4 or 6 gigs of RAM. We have the 4GB RAM variant of the phone, and well, the phone seems to run fine. I mean, we will be testing out the phone extensively. But as of now, I have had no major problems with the X6, and that's also because of stock Android. I mean, most stock Android budget phones perform decently well, so I'm expecting the same with the Nokia X6. We have Android 8.1 Oreo here, and while it is stock, there are a few additional features. There are gestures which I think are limited to the China ROM that we have here. Anyway, the gestures here are a bit different. You can swipe up from the center to go home, swipe up from the left bottom to go back, and swipe from the right bottom to open the recent screen. It's different from the gesture implementation on MIUI, Android P or Oxygen OS, but I can see myself getting used to it, and I hope they keep it in the global variant of the phone. Apart from the gestures, there's Face Unlock, which seems to work fine. I mean, it's not insanely fast, but everyone wants Face Unlock these days, so it's a good addition. So it all seems pretty decent. Plus, I'm pretty sure in India, this phone will come with Android One, which means regular security patches and promised Android updates, which is great. On the battery front, the Nokia X6 comes with a 3060 mAh battery, and while we haven't tested out the battery yet, let's hope it's decent enough. The phone supports quick charging 3.0, so the phone should charge pretty quickly. Well, to sum things up, I have a good feeling about the Nokia X6. In China, the phone's prices start around 1300 yuan, which is approximately 14,000 rupees, which means it goes head to head against some of the best budget phones out there, like the Redmi Note 5 Pro and the Zenfone Max Pro, whose 6GB variant is coming, by the way. So how does the X6 compete? Well, from the looks of it, the X6 does bring in some important positives, like the compact and premium design with USB-C and a really good display. Plus, it's got stock Android and will probably be an Android One phone in India. So yes, things look good for the new Nokia budget phone. Yes, I'm a little skeptical about the camera, which so far seems pretty average. But hey, we'll be putting the X6 to test against the competition when the phone arrives globally. So we should find out if the Nokia X6 is a great budget phone or just another phone from Nokia. And yeah, if you're wondering, the Nokia X6 is definitely coming to India because the phone's India support page went live recently. So yes, stay tuned for our Nokia X6 review. Now let's talk about Adobe, our sponsors for this video. Adobe offers some great software for every photo and video editor out there. In fact, we use Adobe software extensively. We use Adobe Photoshop to create the cool images you see on our Facebook page. We use Adobe After Effects for those amazing transitions and effects in our videos. And we use Adobe Premiere Pro for our Facebook videos. Plus, the great thing is Adobe offers some great Creative Cloud plans for individuals, businesses, students, and schools. So if you're someone who wants to create some really cool animations and edit photos or videos, check out Creative Cloud plans and prices from the link in the description down below. Well, those are our first impressions of the Nokia X6, but what do you think? Tell us your thoughts on this new phone in the comments down below. Also, if you have any questions around the X6, comment below and we'll make sure to answer them in our full review. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends who are waiting for the Nokia X6 to come in India. Lastly, subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. Well, that's me signing off. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.